spade. It's a spade. Wow. There are 3 spades on the board now. Mr. Friendly is out, but the button is there on Mr. Friendly's spot. Chase is first to act. He's going to check with his low pair. This player here still has his 10s, and he does have 1 spade, so he has high pair.
But does he see
that there's 3 spades on the board, right? He's going to check on what his opponents do.
Would he check?
Or will he?
Is this opponent likely to check in this particular situation?
He has high pair with an ace kicker. He's not a very experienced player. He's kind of a newbie, right? He doesn't like to watch super awesome poker videos to learn. He thinks that he doesn't need to learn. And he sees that he has a pair of 10s. But he's blind to the fact that there are 3 spades on the board. He does have 1 spade, but he's not even thinking about that. All he can see is his 10s. So he's going to make a really big bet. He's going to bet $800.
Wouldn't this player bet higher?
$1,200. With his 10s. The next player should do what? What should he do? He's gonna go all in. He has the nut flush, right? Or should he? Maybe he should do the snake in the grass super awesome poker move and not go all in now, right? He could wait. If he doesn't go all in now, he'll get more money from his opponents. He can't really be beat. He has the ace high flush. A straight won't beat him. 3 of a kind won't beat him.
Can anyone or anything beat this player?
2 pairs won't beat him. The board is not paired, so nobody can get a full house. The board would have to be paired by now for somebody to get a full house, right? Or maybe, well, if somebody if there was a jack on the board, say for example, then yes, you could get a full house. So a full house could come about possibly, but in this particular hand, it's not possible. He'll go ahead and call the 12. Why would he not raise or go all in? Like I was saying, he's a snake in the grass, right? He's going to do the snake in the grass super awesome poker move and not go all in now. He's sitting pretty with his ace high flush, aka the nut flush. Jacks is going to call. He sees the spades. He thinks in his head, well, if somebody got the flush, they probably would have raised or made a bigger bet. He's going to call. So this player, by not going all in, got this player to call the $1,200. So that's $1,200 more that he's going to get. I don't think that last card will matter. I think that he'll win regardless. Let's see. Let's see how anybody can beat him. We burn and turn. Oh, I forgot. This player would fold, by the way. He folds. He's out. So that player folds. We burn and turn. 8. So now we have a very, very obvious straight on the board and a somewhat obvious flush, right? We have 10, 9, 8, 7. So if somebody has a jack or a 6, they would have a straight. If somebody has 2 spades, they would have a flush. This player here is looking at the 10. That's all he can see. He doesn't watch any poker learning videos, or he doesn't study at all. And he has a narrow vision. He can only see that 10 and his ace kicker. He doesn't see the straight, right? He doesn't see 10, 9, 8, 7. He only sees his 10. It would be a big mistake for him to bet here, but he does it. He goes ahead and bets. 500. This player sees the straight on the board. 7, 8, 9, 10. But he's a snake in the grass. He has the nut flush. He knows if somebody got a straight, they're going to do the betting for him, and he will beat them with their flush. He'll go ahead and call again. He won't raise. Doesn't want to give away his hand. He knows that this opponent will raise, or at least call, if he doesn't raise. This opponent is sitting on a jack high straight. Jack, 10, 9, 8, 7. He would raise. He would raise. He would assume or hope that nobody got the flush, and if they did get the flush, it would wonder why that they didn't bet more. He'll go ahead and raise with his straight. Is that a mistake? Well, not really, based on the way that these two bet. They're betting as if they don't have a flush, but they have something else, like maybe a lower straight. This player thinks that he has the higher straight and nobody has a flush. But he's wrong. He'll raise anyway. He'll raise it up to 1,600. This player is not experienced, right? He can't really pay the 1,600.
What should player 1 do?
He should fold, but he won't. He'll just put in all the rest of his chips with his 10s. Of course, this player is going to do what?
The snake in the grass has been waiting for this moment to pounce on his victim.
He's going to push now. He'll push all in now. He's all in with the nuts. He can't be beat. He has an ace high flush. This player here is like, he says,
all in? What do you think you're doing? This is my pot.
Would he call the all in?
Jack is bold and brass and is sure he is the winner.
He would put all his chips in. And I think this player would end up taking some of those chips back. And of course, everybody would show their hand. This player here would actually show that he has 10s, thinking that he's going to win. And this player would show his hand, well, I have a jack high straight. And then this player, the snake in the grass, would beat them all. And he wins the hand.